Hello everybody. Hello, this is Dicebag again. Guess what? He-Man's coming out, a movie of He-Man. I forgot that it was even being made. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, today. Well, first off, welcome. I should do my intro, I suppose. This is Dicebag, artist, game designer, world builder, and occasional Vtuber. Doing the VTubing thing, and also the art thing. And also the game design thing, and the world building thing, because, hey, look, we do all that here at the same time. Wow. It's almost like they're intrinsically linked when you're making a tabletop RPG, huh? Interesting that, isn't it? But yeah, we got this bag from Patron, my assistant, and I made a few tweaks to the line art. We still got a few things I want to change. Actually, probably just one, and then we'll be able to start coloring this bad boy. I think I just started this one last week, so this is a fast turnaround. Uh-oh, what's it doing? It's auto-saving. It'd always be doing that and scaring me because I think it's gonna crash or something because it stops for a second. This is something I just noticed. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! So this is a little world buildy piece I was working on. Yeah, that's what I thought. That doesn't connect. Not supposed to. Sometimes the intention of my lines when they're rough doesn't always come through, so we have to do a little tweaking after I get the clean line art back. Like so. And here's something I didn't add before that I should have, is the interior of these logs. Gotta have this. That'll make it a little easier to color correctly. When I add in the flats. But yeah, we're gonna try and finish this up, which might take all stream, but if it doesn't, I want to do some more character design work. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking, well, first of all, I need more friendly generic NPCs. I've decided that rabble, the concept of rabble, you know, random enemies and stuff, random NPCs that you might come across and fight, we could actually expand that to like hirelings. So the friendly factions could have their own rabble that you might bring with you if your party is short on people. And those would just use the same rules as the rabble enemies. At least until, like, you wanna turn them into, like, dedicated NPCs or something like that. Alright, let's get rid of this too. So yeah, that will be the goals for this stream here. Finish this, then make some friendly NPC rando NPCs. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but it is a fairly complex picture, so it might. Actually, let me turn the music up just a tad. because I can hardly hear it myself. So we got the whole freaking winter storm coming through. I thought it was gonna miss me because there was no snow like all yesterday, and I saw people being like, oh, there's snow everywhere over on Twitter and stuff. And I'm like, huh, not for me. Where is it at? I'm supposed to be in the path. Well, it got there. It got here. It's not really stormy, thankfully, but it's snowing. It's snowing pretty good, and it's cold. So I guess that counts. I guess that counts as a storm. Don't even have like wind blowing a whole lot around here, but it's cold and it's snowing, so I guess that counts as a storm. Anyways, let me bring up some references, and we'll get the colors slapped on here. Let's see, we need Finn. Where is Finn? Or Fisk?
Ponyboy Horse says, that dude looks like a pineapple.
He does not look like a pineapple. He has quilting on his jacket, which is the way you do it when you're trying to make something fairly armored.
Good?
Hello, RJTV. What's good? I don't know. I would say I'm good, but I don't like to be like that. Also, hello, Ponyboy. Good to see you back.
RJTV says, that's cool.
So yeah, RJ, we are working on some art for my tabletop RPG.
Ponyboy Horse says, what's good?
Basically,
these salt and vinegar goldfish crackers.
Basically, this game is Pokemon meets DnD. So we've got some creatures here. This guy is fighting off some attack from some creatures with his own guys, like this guy right here. Oh, jeez. Everything's moving. This little guy right here, as you can see, is gonna be like this.
RJTV says, you're MFabWar creator.
Really? Well, that's nice to know. I haven't seen you around before. Have you been watching streams while I'm not streaming? The VODs? I notice over on Rumble, the VODs actually get a good chunk of views compared to everywhere else. People don't stick around too long for the streams, though. But yeah, I need to get the other creatures up here for reference.
Ponyboy Horse
There's
says,
one.
Quick, ask him Crytures trivia. Test him.
Ask me trivia about my own thing. Well, I might be able to answer. It depends on if I need my notes or not. And then Torpal, these guys. Oh, made a dot. We don't need the dot. If you're interested in the game, there's links down in the description for the website, and you can see more about it down there. Or just ask. We appreciate an active chat.
Ponyboy Horse says, of course he is interested. You are his favorite creator, remember?
Right. Of course. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of funny seeing the little cutesy things shifting into attack mode. I have to draw them a little differently than their standard looks. Let's see. This one, and then I think I've decided that the entire back of the guy is like the darker blue. So yeah, like that. Also, we should probably have the little lights over here, or the highlights. Although the highlights kind of read like pupils. So I'm not sure, maybe I should position them as if they are pupils. And these guys get some too. It should probably be further down. Alright. Let's put this color here inside the mouth. Haven't drawn him with his mouth open before, but I guess that's what it's gonna be. We'll use the blue in there. Let's see. Alright, that and the thing's tail is also that color of blue. So have you all seen the trailer for that Masters of the Universe thing? The movie they're making? I guess it's already made. I am a Masters of the Universe fan, so I'm tempted to go and see it. I don't think it looks
Ponyboy Horse
bad.
says, people watch movies still.
I guess. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen one. But I could see myself going to a Masters of the Universe thing purely because it's Masters of the Universe. And it looks like it's not totally sucky. They did race swap Man-at-Arms though, which I'm not too pleased with. But it's not a deal breaker. Also, I was giving my thoughts on Twitter about it on Twitter. And one of the things I'm worried about is that it's gonna be like the Surf Dracula thing. You know about Surf Dracula, right? Y'all familiar with Surf Dracula?
Ponyboy Horse says, what are these words?
What are these words? Okay, so normally, back in the day, if you had a show called Surf Dracula, Dracula would be surfing all the time in every episode, right? But in the modern day, with modern media, you'd have like, if Surf Dracula was a thing, you'd have like an entire season of Surf Dracula where he's not surfing at all, and it's just like a flashback about how he got into surfing and how he got the surfboard. And then, like, in the final episode, you'd see him surfing one time at the very end. And that's what I'm afraid of, because this thing starts out with Prince Adam, like, on Earth, in, like, modern Earth. And apparently he's been sent away from Eternia for some reason or another, and he has to get back and become He-Man again. So I'm just worried that he's gonna be a Surf Dracula instead of, you know, just being He-Man.
Ponyboy Horse says, that dog looks like Blue from Blue's Clues.
Well, Blue has eyes. Visible eyes. So, obviously, it's not the same. It's not the same Ponyboy, it's different.
Ponyboy Horse says, well, they sure can't see the difference.
Also, Blue has spots, and there are no spots on Cluppy. That's his name. You see, Cluppy, we call him Cluppy. It's a portmanteau of like Kelpie and Puppy.
Ponyboy Horse says, he should have spots.
Spots would complicate the design too much. He's also supposed to be goopy. He's like a slime puppy. That's why he's water, you see. Alright, let's get Fisk's colors in here. Whoops, wrong layer. Okay, this is... Wait a second. I'm drawing on the completely wrong... completely wrong file. This is the PSD file that Patron sent me. We don't need that up. This one works. Okay. That's why I needed to redraw some of the stuff.
Ponyboy Horse says,
that I thought I had redrawn.
he did the artist thing.
I didn't really do the artist thing. I wasn't drawing on the wrong layer. I just used the fill tool on the wrong layer. It's different, trust me. I guess you can put that on the bingo card if you really want, but I wouldn't recognize it. I saw they've been showing off trailers of the Fable reboot too.
Says,
and it looks pretty
hello.
awful. Hello, I can't read enough of your name to pronounce it, but hello, Mr. Japanese name.
Ponyboy Horse says, I like that new Knight's Path trailer.
I have not seen this one.
Says, he has Hoffman XD.
He has Hoffman. Okay. I'm probably not gonna remember that, but I'll try.
Ponyboy Horse says, Konnichiwa, what's up?
Knight's Path. Let me see if I can find this.
Says, you sell cards?
No, I don't really sell cards. We don't have Crytures cards yet. We're working on a tabletop game right now. A tabletop RPG specifically, not a card game. Let's see. Okay, so this is the game that
Ponyboy Horse says,
got the
Knight's Path is a realistic medieval fighting game with low fantasy elements, like realistic dragons too. Ponyboy Horse says, worth looking at the trailer.
right. This is the one that got like the social justice warriors in a tizzy
Says,
because it doesn't have a bunch of
Sheesh, good
gays.
luck then.
To a duel.
I don't think that's the trailer. Here, let me put this up on screen. And we can watch it together. If I can find the right thingamajig in my sources. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I've got too many tabs open. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see this.
Ponyboy Horse says, close ya tabs.
No! I see. You know what? That might be good. I like the way the combat looks. I'm not generally a fan of like action combat, but I do like how it's like it's
Ponyboy
weighty
Horse
and it
says,
feels like you're actually fighting
guess
some
technically that was
armored
a wyvern,
opponents.
not a dragon, but still.
Yeah, Ponyboy, it's more like a wyvern. It doesn't have 4 legs. It has 2 legs and 2 wings, so that may make it
Ponyboy
a
Horse
wyvern.
says, that combat looks smooth.
It does look smooth. Usually these types of games seem like they have kind of clunky combat, but that looked pretty, like it flowed pretty well. It all depends on how it controls, really. But yeah, I do like that it has kind of a very, like, grounded combat system looking to it. Like, it looks like you're actually functions in the same way that, like, knights fighting in armor would. I'm not super big on just like regular old medieval stuff. I prefer my fantasy pretty fantasy. That looks like it might be worth trying. Doing something like that with a more fantastical setting would definitely be like a buy for me. And as I understand it, they're not doing the whole woke thing and putting gays everywhere, so that's definitely a plus. That's one of the things that drove me away from freaking Baldur's Gate 3. Like, as well made as the actual gameplay was, I just couldn't get past the fact that, like, in the first part of the game, before I really got deep into it, I was already getting hit on by like 3 different dudes. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I really don't want gay dudes on my butt, like, the entire game. This is really annoying. Should have just killed Asterion when I saw him.
Ponyboy Horse says, I hate wokeness.
Join the club, buddy. Join the club. And it sucks because Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely something I would have been interested in otherwise. But no, we had to have gay Twilight vampires in it. Freaking hate modern D&D. What else has been happening this week? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the new Fable thing. It looks so bad, man. It looks so bad. Have you seen the Fable? The new Fable? The reboot? Oh yeah, here's something I need to do again, because I did that on the other one.
Ponyboy Horse says, it's literally a woke sitcom.
Yeah. It's freaking stupid.
Ponyboy Horse says, they literally have the Office cutscenes.
I saw that, and yeah, it's retarded. Why would they do that? And I see people blaming millennials for it, and it's like, man, most of the millennials who could make good stuff got gatekeeped because of, like, DEI stuff. You realize that. You're literally working with the bottom of the barrel of millennials. Give the rest of us a chance.
Ponyboy Horse says, I would make prisoners at Guantanamo Bay play it.
It does look very obnoxious. I don't think I could play that, like, even like, just to see how bad it is, with the expectation of it being bad to laugh at it. It just looks annoying. That's what all these freaking game companies are doing. It's like, what if we took the thing but made it annoying? What if we put annoying humor in it that has been overdone for the past decade? Surely that will sell, right? It sold for it worked for the first thing that we saw it in, so it'll work for everything else, right?
Ponyboy Horse says, it is a game made for Reddit.
Yep. Yeah. Reddit games. I guess that should just be the collective term for these things, Reddit games. And also, it just came out that they don't even have appearance changes based on like your good bad score.
Ponyboy Horse says, Fable is gonna get so many heckin' updates, my dude.
Oh sure, from all the bots and the third worlders on Reddit, yeah. I hate it. Really hates it. You know what? While I got the thing up, we should like watch the
Ponyboy
Masters
Horse
of the
says,
Universe trailer.
I heard you can kill anyone and make love with anyone, so maybe they unintentionally made a Save Britain simulator.
Made to Save Britain simulator, but like every single person in the trailer is like brown. They're like not British. Except for the main character who is like ugly. Okay, where is this? There it is, there it is. Alright, let's watch this.
Ponyboy Horse says,
All
yeah,
that stuff
kill them and
only
breed the
exists
native
in
Brit so
legends
your
and
game is
bedtime
only them.
stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
Ponyboy Horse says, why does that look AI?
Well, I mean, it's definitely CG. But here, this has people in a tizzy, but as we'll see, like, this is clearly a joke. And this is what actually gives me hope that the movie won't suck. Look at the following
This
sequence.
obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
Ponyboy Horse says, no, it really looks AI.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Ponyboy Horse says,
Black Man at Arms.
bro, this trailer is cooked.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword. You protect them.
So yeah, there you have it. It doesn't look so bad to me. Like, it does look very modern. But compared to the shit we usually get, like, it feels like it's gonna be alright.
Ponyboy Horse says, they are preying on your nostalgia.
They're trying
Ponyboy
to.
Horse says, you got rose-tinted glasses on.
Buddy, if I had rose-tinted glasses, I wouldn't have the criticisms of it. Look, the thing... When he says I have the power, that's like completely off here. This is what it's supposed to sound like.
By the power of Grayskull,
He does not have that kind of feel to it. That's one of the biggest gripes I have. That's like the thing. That's like the nostalgia trigger right there, and it just didn't land. And given that it's a Masters of the Universe thing, I don't expect it to be like super like well thought out. The whole franchise was made to sell toys after all. Like literally they made the toys, and then when asked how they were gonna market it, they're like, well, we're gonna have a TV show. And then Masters of the Universe was born. So yes, there is a lot of nostalgia involved. But that's just par for the course. That's just kind of what you're being sold with Masters of the Universe.
Forgotten worlds, hands of power, old and grim, secret stir.
One of these days I would like to make like a game that's set in a Masters of the Universe style setting, actually. I think it would be fun to make something like that.
Jelly says,
hello.
Viewers stream book. Com. Remove the space 9904DQXV.
Are you hearing this? This is the most low effort spam I've ever seen. Viewersstreamboo.com. Not even best viewers, not cheap viewers, just viewers.
Ponyboy Horse says, time to get them viewers.
Ban them viewers. Come on guys, you gotta bring me either best viewers or cheap viewers. Like, you got no selling point if it's just viewers.
Ponyboy Horse says, they must be out of the best and cheap viewers.
They must be. They gotta give me low quality viewers at normal price now. Times must be hard for the scammers. Those H-1B restrictions are really hitting them. Even the scammers have to lower their ass. That's how you know the economy is in bad shape. Can't wait for the AI bubble to pop, by the way. Whoops. I saw something earlier in the week where, like, what was it, the Microsoft CEO? Yes, an Indian. Like, was coming out as some place saying, like, people need to find some use for AI, otherwise we're gonna lose all our investment. And it's like,
Ponyboy Horse says,
that's you.
Do not redeem.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, aren't you? You're the one investing in it. Why don't you have something to do with it? Why are you investing in it when you don't know what to do with it?
Ponyboy Horse says, hashtag pop the bubble.
Yes, pop the bubble. Let it go back to equilibrium. And the actual use cases will actually come to the forefront. But no, everybody's just in on the grift right now. I've gotten use out of AI, but it's not the kind of shit that they're pushing, and it's not the kind of stuff that it's usually used for. And it's definitely not the slop of channels on YouTube.
Ponyboy Horse says, I despise the slop.
Yeah. Always sucks when you like find something that looks like an interesting video on YouTube and then you click on it and you hear AI voiceovers. And you're like, oh well, this is gonna be filled with false information, isn't it? I saw a stat that says like 15% of the things chatbots say is just made up. Which like doesn't really hurt me, my uses, because I'm using it to make things up. I'm literally using it to brainstorm ideas for the game, but lots of people are using it as a search engine, and that's not so good. And of course normal search engines have been destroyed by it. Can't find anything without some AI thing popping up.
Ponyboy Horse says, I have a friend who constantly posts 40k AI slop and it hurts my soul. Ponyboy Horse says, I cannot successfully cyberbully him into stopping.
Dang. Do we need to start ad campaigns? AI dependence hurts everyone, even the ones you love. Where do we get some sob stories to run ads on? Ads with, rather. I would say we could search Twitter, but Twitter's kinda cooked.
Ponyboy Horse says, for 15 cents a day you too can pour a bucket of water on a server rack in your local AI data center.
There you go, it's creating jobs. Are you against jobs, Ponyboy?
Ponyboy Horse says, yes.
Yes.
Ponyboy Horse says, jobs equals more Indians imported.
True, true. Also, it's like that story economists tell. two economists are walking down the road and they see a pile of poop. And one of them says to the other, I'll give you $100 to eat that pile of poop. And so he does it and he gets $100. Then a little bit later they walk past another pile of poo. And the other one says to the other one, hey, if you eat that pile of poo, I'll give you $100. And so the other one does eat the pile of poo, and he gets the $100 back that he gave to the other guy. And they say, well, it feels like we didn't accomplish anything. I gave you $100, you gave me $100, none of us are better off now, and we just ate a bunch of poo. And the other guy says, but we increased the GDP by $200. Line go up, pony boy, line go up, don't you understand? I'm just realizing I didn't put the eye shine on this one. That was on the other file. Ugh.
Ponyboy Horse says, damn you Automod.
What are you trying to say? Well, if it makes you feel better, Ponyboy, it was because you said I hate this fake gay, not the part about Jews.
Ponyboy Horse says, boy they shut it down.
Right?
Ponyboy Horse says, BOD watchers gonna be confused as hell.
Well, nobody else can see it anyways. And the only people who watch the VODs are on Odyssey, and like it's a free fall over there. Or free... What's the word? Free for all. Not free fall. I almost had it right. I had the sounds pretty close. Alright. I need to put the white...
Ponyboy Horse says, it's crazy to me people watch VODs at all.
I'm a VOD watcher.
Ponyboy Horse says, the appeal of live streams is that they are live.
Well, here's the thing, I guess. I watch VODs when it's like bigger streamers that I don't really have a chance of interacting with anyways. For those, I'll watch VODs. But if it's like one of my friends, I don't watch their VODs. I only watch them live because I actually want to talk to them.
Live streams.
They grow, a clattering choir where dread winds blow.
Geronimo can't say that, buddy. He's a robot. He doesn't understand the concept of live.
Says, FFS, you stupid robot. Ponyboy Horse says, total clanker hate.
You gotta be a little forgiving for Geronimo. He's an automaton. He's not AI'd up. He's not a thinking machine, you see. Don't be too hard on my robot. Also, this doesn't look like it's really...
Ponyboy Horse says, Geronimo is fake, gay, and Jewish. Ponyboy Horse says.
Wow.
Wow, it said it that time.
Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fate.
It must be because you didn't say hate in the same sentence.
Courage they'll find.
That's the trigger. Gotta love the AI overlord censoring
Ponyboy Horse
the
says.
things you say, though.
I hate Geronimo because he is fake, gay, and Jewish. Ponyboy Horse says.
Okay, well.
Well, shit.
Whatever then. Never mind my theory. There's just no rules. Forget rules we don't understand, there just are none.
Conjurers unite, we're well aware. In the heart of them all lies grim despair.
Alright. We're going subtractive with this.
Ponyboy Horse says. The only rule is that I must always be mildly irked.
Can't be too irked. Just mildly.
Echoes of darkness all around. In the abyss, our courage is found. Light the torches, we'll find our way. No evil force will make us sway. Together we rise against the fray. In deep Mars belly, we hold our ray.
Alright, I guess that's about right.
Haunted souls in the shadows cast. We hold fast to magic unsurpassed. Our sorcery summoned ever fast. Eerie winds howl like banshees cry.
Ponyboy Horse says. HHHHH.
Dang it, Ponyboy, I removed I removed that from the speech reading, and you still do it.
Ponyboy Horse says. I am unstoppable.
I suppose so. You're really dedicated to the bit.
Ponyboy Horse says. I am inevitable.
You always respond to Geronimo. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might actually like him. I guess that's stream elements. Geronimo's not actually saying it, is he? Never mind. Your clinker hate is still verified.
Ponyboy
Sorry
Horse
for
says,
doubting you, Ponyboy.
Geronimo is a Susie Baka.
Susie. Like everyone's favorite character from Little Witch Academia.
Ponyboy Horse says. Suzy Baka. Ponyboy Horse says. WTF man, fuck this clanker.
Ponyboy, watch your language.
Ponyboy Horse says. Clankers don't deserve rights.
I mean, that's true. I haven't seen anybody talking about AI rights in a while. That's nice to know. Or nice to not see. Oh, what am I saying? They were talking about Neurosama not that long ago being alive.
Ponyboy Horse says. Let's talk about AI wrongs.
There are many. They talk like bloggers. And frankly, the word blogger should be considered a slur. Because that's definitely how I use it. Can't stand these bloggers. With a hard R. Saw somebody on Twitter wondering why AIs talk the way they do, and like that's literally it. They're trained on all the crappy internet blogs.
What's getting pregnant today?
Nothing's getting pregnant today. But hello, Festiva. Nice to see you back. We're just drawing cute creatures fighting each other.
Ponyboy Horse says. Not with that attitude.
You're right, Puppo here is gonna make all the chicks pregnant. You just look at him. Whoops, that's the wrong layer. Now I did the thing, Ponyboy.
Zero Festiva Zero says. Clanker complaining about AI. My head shakes.
Excuse you, Festiva, my intelligence is not artificial.
Ponyboy Horse says. I have the ability to make women pregnant with just a glance.
Okay, then why are your favorite VTubers not pregnant yet, buddy?
Zero Festiva Zero says. But your body is.
My body's not artificial either. It's right here. Don't you see it?
Ponyboy Horse says. They are pregnant.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm not a woman, huh? So I guess in about 9 months, Cleo is going to be taking some time off. I'll have to mark that on the calendar and double check, make sure you're not just lying to me.
Zero Festiva Zero says. Impregnate those robot balls.
No. That's not how that works. I think you perhaps need a biology lesson.
Ponyboy Horse says. Cleo will birth me heirs who will build nations and topple empires.
As long as they can do so from just looking at a map, right? I'm not so sure Cleo's genes would be that effective otherwise.
Ponyboy Horse says. We will move tons of little men on big maps.
I swear YouTube has been trying to get me back into MechWarrior recently. It keeps showing me stuff about MechWarrior. And like, I never watch MechWarrior streams or anything like that, but I did play it back in the day. And frankly, I thought like the BattleTech game, like the actual tactical turn-based tactics game they had a while back, would be interesting, but it was so slow, man. It's just not very fun when like every single enemy is a damage sponge. The thing with tactical games is that you really need to make them so like each decision has a significant impact. And with the BattleTech game, it was like each decision might deal slightly more damage to a specific section of your enemy mech.
Enemies in game. Worst game mechanic ever.
Right? I guess that's kind of how all the MechWarrior games kind of are. Like, the mechs are supposed to be super tanky, but it's just not that fun. Slowly walking in circles around an enemy and trying to hit his cockpit over and over. Not mean.
Ponyboy Horse says, why would you want to hit a brother's cockpit? That's a low blow.
You always want to hit the cockpit. That's how you kill the brother inside. Remove the threat immediately. You take out the cockpit. And then you get to salvage the rest of the mech. Which was always a fun mechanic to work with in MechWarrior games, is dealing with the salvage. Because it's almost like Pokemon. You get to fight the thing, and sometimes you can take it and put it on your own team after you defeat it. So it creates kind of this incentive to like be careful about how you're damaging valuable mechs, because even if they're powerful, you don't want to hurt them too much. You want to take them out like with precision, so you can salvage them and put them on your own team. That's another kind of game I need to make at some point. We need to make the Masters of the Universe ripoff setting for a game, and then we need to make a mech game. That's actually done right. There's lots of mech games out there, but most of them kind of suck. Even turn-based tactics ones. There's this one I tried to play. I don't remember how long ago this was, but it was some indie game. And like the entire thing was like based around like the ability to pause and like lay out your moves. And like that was the main mechanic. It wasn't really turn-based, it was real time with pause. But the pause was like forced. Like every so often it just automatically paused. And it would show you like where the enemies were going to move over the next few seconds each time. And it's like, man, that kind of mechanic just kind of takes some of the fun out of these kind of games. And there's quite a few games I've seen that use similar mechanics where they just tell you what the enemy's gonna do. And it's like, that doesn't really interest me. It turns the game from an actual game into a puzzle. Because you're not focused on like making tactical decisions, and like you're just focused on avoiding the things the enemy is going to do. And in order to balance out that overpowered mechanic, they always have to make it so like if you do get hit by something, it's like really bad. So there's not really what would you call that? There's not a good recovery method. Like if you screw up, that's it. You screw up once and you're like really bad. Because otherwise it's just too easy. It's just too easy to predict everything. But I'd much rather be expected to like predict what the enemy's gonna do and have a little bit of play to screw things up than to just know what they're gonna do and just play around that entirely. Let's see, what's this guy's eyes look like? And let's color in the mouth while we're here. Wait a second. Oh. That line needs to be on another layer. There we go. I think that's a pretty good base. Actually, we should probably just take like all the water and remove the shadow from that, and then I'll just put the shadows on manually, because I don't think all of that's really gonna be in shadow like it looked like it would be. This part here, this part will be in shadow. Also, I should use the right color for the shadows. That would probably be a good idea, huh? I saw Phase Connect finally got their latest generation fully out there now. They had one straggler that was not able to debut at the same time as the others. Which really had people in a tizzy because she was like the most anticipated one. Anya is now streaming and debuted. And they are definitely not really doing anything to avoid her past life either, which is kind of funny. I feel like other VTuber companies would avoid that like the plague, but Phase Connect is just like, no, we're gonna reference everything that happened before. You all know who she is anyways.
Ponyboy Horse says. Phase Connect is the mental hospital of the Vtuber space.
Yeah, but it's controlled chaos. For as much as they like to complain about Sakuna, he definitely like knows how to handle them. Over Christmas, he did a thing where like they were doing kind of like some kind of gift exchange thing, but it was set up like a gacha game where they could earn points and roll for prizes on the website. And a lot of stream content was made from that. Dude might be a genius. Not sure if genius or just the right kind of autist.
Ponyboy Horse says. Sakana got banned from some game for cheating.
Yeah, he got banned from Azur Lane. I used to play that. I don't know why though. Azur Lane is probably one of the most forgiving, or generous maybe you'd say, when it comes to like the gacha elements. Once you get to a certain point, you basically don't need to spend any money whatsoever to get all of the new characters and stuff. So I don't know what the bro was cheating for. Maybe he was cheating in PvP or something, I don't know. I never really cared about the PvP so much. It honestly wasn't like a particularly well-made game, to be honest. It suffered from the whole thing with mobile controls. It was a freaking bullet hell. But you have to use touchscreen controls to move the characters around, which sucks. It sucks, actually. Touchscreen controls are awful and they should be done away with. And if you need to use them because it's a mobile game, then you should have made a different kind of game. I don't know how I'm supposed to pay attention to where all the bullets are flying when I'm also trying to figure out if my thumb is on the actual pad or not, because I can't feel it and it's all flat. Yeah. If you make a mobile game and it's not turn-based, screw you. It had good waifus though. Not so much anymore. They've really gone down the path of like it's just porn now. I don't know how else to describe it. They make a new character and it's like, oh, she's got big titties and she's basically naked. It's like, alright, but what about the cute clothes? That was like part of the draw of the character designs, is the clothes. But now it's just like, okay, the whole titty is out. Thanks, Azur Lane.
Ponyboy Horse says. They also got some weird foot stuff going on. I
mean, that's a thing that happens all the time. You always see like barefoot characters and stuff like that. I haven't seen too much by comparison. Also, the rigging on the freaking characters. Like, they're ship girls, right? So they have, like, guns. Big old guns. But that stuff just got so elaborate to the point where, like, let's say here, like, this is the size of the character reference right here. Okay, so, like, all of this is like the character's guns and stuff, and then the character is just like right here. Here, we'll make it accurate. Something to cover the nipples, and then there. That's Azurlane character designs now. Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna draw all that shit. You want fan art or not?
Ponyboy Horse says. Hashtag free the nipple.
But Ponyboy, it's a Chinese game. They can't do that. They can't show the whole nipple. They can just show the whole boob, but not the nipple. Apparently. Actually, I think they decensor some of the character designs for international markets, because some of them don't fly in China. And it's always funny how, like, Chinese games always seem to have, like, Japanese voice actors, and, like, their native language will be Japanese. Maybe it's less like that in the newer ones, but that's how that one was.
Ponyboy Horse says.
Yeah, Tiananmen Square or whatever. No need to ward them off. I don't think they're here on Twitch.
Ponyboy Horse says. Jafang Rudu.
Sure, buddy.
Link says. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Yay, 100 messages. It does seem like the newer gacha games from China are, like, getting more involved in the Chinese culture. They're not, like, hiding it anymore. Y'all have characters that are named like Zhao Wuqing and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, buddy. There might be a reason why you should have gone with the Japanese.
They are all spyware disguised as Gunnerslop.
I mean, probably, but pretty much everything is spyware these days, anyways. And I can never keep them straight or anything. Like, all the modern gacha games just look the same. They don't really have, like, a coherent aesthetic. Know what I mean?
Ponyboy Horse says. I only want to be spied on by the American government like a real patriot.
Exactly. Like, I can't tell the difference between a Zenless Zone Zero character or a Blue Archive character, or what's the other things? I can't even remember what they all are. They all just kind of look the same. I guess with Blue Archive they at least have, like, the halos, so you can tell that. I don't know what the halos are all about, but they all have halos. Which is an interesting little design feature. As quite literally the only reason I recognize Blue Archive characters over anything else. Oh, what's this? Another gacha character? Oh wait, it's got a halo. This must be Blue Archive. whatever Blue Archive is. I don't know anything about its gameplay or anything. I just know that the characters have Halo and some of them are hot.
Ponyboy Horse says, when are we getting Red Archive?
I don't know, man. We got Minecraft 2 now, we should be getting Blue Archive, right? Okay, what's up with this? Wrong color there. Also wrong color again. You know, Ponyboy, if they don't make something you want, you can always make it yourself. Maybe you should just go and make Red Archive.
Ponyboy Horse says, I have my own characters.
Well, there you go. Just put them in a gacha game. I'd do that with Crytures if I wasn't already making this game and I had more time to learn to code.
Ponyboy Horse says, I refuse to loot my girls.
Well, you don't have to loot them. That's what fan art is for. That's why it's such a sin for Azur Lane to just put the whole titty in, because it doesn't give the fan artist anything to do. It's like, you already drew the entire titty on her, like, what's there for me to do? Let that be a lesson. All the fan art of Azur Lane is of the old girls who actually wear clothes.
Ponyboy Horse says, I had someone before make loots of my characters and I was pretty angry.
I just take it as a compliment. Of course, a lot of the lewds that have been made of my characters were of the males, because it's usually coming from Kohet, and he be like that. And that's less cool.
Ponyboy Horse says, my girls, especially Sherman, are all wholesome.
Well, Rule 34 comes for everybody. Eventually.
Ponyboy Horse says. And I come for it. Ponyboy Horse says. I don't mind sexy pinups, I've had a few made myself, but always clothed and never sexualized.
So see, why do you want the Azure Lane characters to be like naked? Whoops.
Ponyboy Horse says. They aren't my characters.
Well, Ponyboy, your characters would be safe with me. I would never lewd Sherman.
Ponyboy Horse says. Someone tried once and never again. Ponyboy Horse says. She is a good Catholic girl.
You know what? I can kind of respect that reasoning. One of the problems I kind of have with, like, you know, Common America, you're probably familiar with that. They're always, like, setting her up as like a devout Christian and all that, but, like, every piece of, like, promotional artwork has her, like, half naked and with her tits
Ponyboy
hanging
Horse
out.
says. I like Carly.
Carly's cute, I just think it's not fitting. Like, either don't play up the religious angle with the character so much, or just don't have her tits half hanging out on every piece of promo art.
Ponyboy Horse says. Sexy bombshell blonde is a classic American thing.
What is going on here? Stray Eraser got this somewhere. Also, it's kind of funny how Calm America has such a big
next time you
Japanese
go grocery
fan
shopping,
base.
make sure you pick up some salt and vinegar goldfish crackers.
Why would I do that? I don't even like normal goldfish crackers.
Ponyboy Horse says, "These are the bomb."
Eh.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Also Cayman America follows me on Twitter."
Interesting.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Even the lead writer follows me."
You know what? I have like no idea how to get people to follow you on Twitter anymore. Like, I used to have a pretty good handle on it. But like, my follower count has literally been at the same level for like 2 years.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Have you tried fan service?"
I don't have time to do fan service. Also, that kind of defeats the point of getting followers for my account in the first place. If they're there for fan service, they're not here for Crytures. That's the main reason I have a social media.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Geronimo, say one word right, I swear."
Ponyboy still doesn't realize that I've ordered Geronimo to rage bait him as every opportunity.
Do it too.
Fan art? Yeah, that's another thing. Don't have time for fan art. If I had time for fan art, I'd have time for fan service. I'm too busy making stuff like this. Occasionally I'll make a Vtuber picture, but even those usually don't pick up followers. Even if they get retweets from the VTuber themselves and get like 1,000 likes, there's like maybe 1 or 2 followers you'll get out of it.
Ponyboy Horse says, "I mean, fan art is how I got Cayman America to follow me."
I kinda figured so. I just want to go back to the days without the algorithmic feeds, man. You post a thing during prime hours and it's like nobody sees it no matter what, because frickin' The algorithm just decides it's not worth showing people. Excuse me. Show my followers, please. At the very least. Did you even see the finished picture of that chick that I was drawing for before, the tomboy? Because I posted that.
Ponyboy Horse says, I haven't seen you in my feed in ages.
See? I literally post every day. Usually multiple times.
Ponyboy Horse says, Twitter probably thinks you must be a bot or something.
I don't see how it could think that. Every time I check if I'm shadow banned or something, it comes up negative.
Ponyboy Horse says, maybe you gotta give Daddy Elon some Elon bucks for that badge.
I'm already verified, Ponyboy. I got the badge.
Ponyboy Horse says, big goof.
Yeah, exactly. Starting to wonder why I have it at all. The only thing I'm really getting out of it is like being able to track my analytics. Let's see. We need to tonal correct this. Let's make this yellowish lighter. You want to be taking my money and then throttling my account for some reason. I don't get it.
Ponyboy Horse says, he is African, scammer is in the DNA.
That's true. Didn't expect the Nigerian scammer to be so white. Ooh, look at that. That don't look good. Alright. I need to put highlights on. I kind of skipped over that. I saw that got a new Star Wars thing coming out soon too. They're doing Darth Maul again. Surprise, surprise. Dude who is in one movie and had one speaking line keeps coming back. Somehow Darth Maul returns.
They will milk everything because they can't make anything new.
Yep. I thought it was bad enough that they brought him back with like mechanical legs and shit. It's like, guy was cut in half, man. Can't we just let the cool character die? It's getting to the point where it's like comic books at this point. Everyone's just coming back to life. Oh no, we killed a character that people liked. Actually, he survived because of this. And I wonder why anime and manga is starting to eat their lunch. Starting to. Already has, basically.
Ponyboy Horse says. Keegan is probably complaining that the guy who stabbed him in the stomach survived getting cut in half and thrown down an infinite hole.
Yeah, really.
Ponyboy Horse says. Also all the other people who has since survived getting stabbed.
Yep. Poor Qui-Gon. One of the coolest Jedi they made just dies from stabbing. I see we're not getting no Qui-Gon movies or series or anything.
Ponyboy Horse says. I want more content with Jango Fett. Ponyboy Horse says. He is my favorite SW dude.
Jango? Why, wasn't the Mandalorian enough? They're all the same character, right? Dude in helmet? Also, Mandalorians need to cover more of their body with armor.
Ponyboy Horse says. Django is the coolest.
Mandalorians always be running around with like a breastplate and a couple pauldrons that covers like 10% of their body.
Have you seen the old Republic era Mandalorians?
No, I'm not familiar with those.
Ponyboy Horse says. Those guys wore super heavy armor.
That's another thing. I'd like to see something set in the Old Republic. That seems like a good place to actually do a new thing.
Half the dudes in SW, including like every rebel, doesn't even wear armor.
Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't do that much against blasters, considering like how easily the stormtroopers go down. Of course, even the Jedi were wearing armor in the Clone Wars.
Ponyboy Horse says. Stormtroopers go down, but die a lot less because of the armor.
So they're just like faking being injured. Oh no, I got hit. I can't go on.
Ponyboy Horse says. In real life, even if you are wearing bulletproof vest, the impact is enough to break ribs. Enough to incapacitate but not kill.
Sure, but you'd think they could at least keep shooting. It's like stormtroopers don't even struggle, they're just down.
Ponyboy Horse says. People don't give stormtroopers enough credit.
There might be a reason for that, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says. The very first scene in Star Wars ever is a squad of stormtroopers clearing a heavily defended rebel hallway in seconds.
Yeah, but it's a ragtag group of rebels. They even look shoddy. That's just kind of like the lowest expectations, to be able to take out a group of like
Ponyboy Horse says. Those were Alderaa's royal guard.
Yeah, so
Ponyboy
what?
Horse says. Those weren't ragtag rebels.
Have you seen the militaries of some of these places in real life? Just because they're the elites of some pacifist place doesn't mean they're actually good at fighting.
Ponyboy Horse says. During the Battle of Yavin, a stormtrooper even manages to shoot Leia.
Yeah?
Ponyboy Horse says. They massacred the rebels on Hoth.
Yeah, they also had AT-ATs. That's too much detail.
Ponyboy Horse says. The stormtroopers are actually goat objectively.
Well, Ponyboy, the thing is, you gotta show, not tell. You can say, oh, they did this, but I gotta see it to believe it, you know? And most of the time, all their success is just against other mooks.
Ponyboy Horse says. It's literally all shown.
And like I said, all their success is against other mooks. I know shooting Leia don't count, she's a freaking princess.
Ponyboy Horse says. Obi-Wan is even able to deduce who killed the Jawas based on the high levels of accuracy.
Again, Ponyboy. Show, don't tell. Anytime I see them, they always be missing. I'm honestly just rage baiting at this point. I don't actually care about the argument, by the way.
Ponyboy Horse says. They show it, you just ain't looking. Ponyboy Horse says. I am going to tell Elon to throttle you harder.
I don't think it's gonna matter, Ponyboy. My posts are already getting only double-digit impressions. Not interactions, impressions. Maybe I should rage bait on Twitter. Maybe that'll work.
Ponyboy Horse says, rage baiting is a viable strat.
I hate it on Twitter though. It's different when you're doing it with friends in person. When it's strangers on the internet, it's just like, okay, I'm not rage baiting, I'm just lying at this point. Lying for social media likes. Not even likes, just impressions. Lying to get people to look at things. Look at me, I'm saying absurd things. And yes, I am verified, but I'm not monetized, so I'm not even getting paid for it. Honestly, probably the worst decision Elon made is paying people for tweets. Now everybody who has nothing to say still say things anyways. In fact, I freaking made a meme about it today. Here we go. Today's secret word is, can you guess the secret word? It's Ship of Theseus. That's the word of the day.
714 says, hello, guess what? I'm a robotic cat. I'm glad to meet a fellow cyberhum. Let me follow you. Smiley face.
Oh, hello. Choco the cat. How's it going? We're over here doing some art. This isn't the art I was doing. This is a meme. This is the art I was doing. We're working on a monster collecting tabletop RPG here. I'm working on some art for it.
Chakothacat 714 says, is going good W.
That's good to know. I was just rage baiting some other chatters. But I think we're done with that. I think we're done rage baiting. I'm back to complaining about Twitter again. I hate that people get paid to tweet. It screwed everything up. Now everything's just spam. Much like the rest of the internet, unfortunately. Everything's monetized, everything's trying to get you to sell you something. We're kind of at the boring stage of the art too. We're gonna be softening all the edges on these highlights and the shadows to get that kind of Pokemon-esque look to it. Pizza? Is that pizza with sunglasses, Ponyboy? What's that got to do with anything?
Chocothecat714 says, "What's your favorite Pokemon?" Mine is Eevee and Jolteon.
Oh, I am a big Whimsicott fan. I like Whimsicott. It's very cute, and back in the Gen 6 days...
That is a cat.
That's a cat. Okay, I see it now. It looks like a pizza. It's too small, buddy. But yeah, back in the Gen 6 days, I played competitive a little bit, and I always had Whimsicott on my team because it freaking destroyed dragons, which were kind of a big thing between Mega Charizard and all that.
Anyways, best Pokemon is Wooloo.
Alright, yeah. I gotta do the obligatory comparison now, Ponyboy. You like your Wooloos, but my Nimbaws are much better. Look at how fluffy he is. Don't you just want to pet him, Ponyboy? Look at him. Look how soft he is.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Yours isn't Scottish."
Well, that's because there's no Scotland in my world. Sorry, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Make a Scotland and well talk."
We can't have a Scotland in a fantasy world.
Ponyboy Horse says, 1984.
1984 is when no Scotland. Got it. Also, my sheep turns into flying sheep that you can ride. That's better than being Scottish.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Make them Scottish, that is my line in the sand." Adam SH8BF says, "The fantasy setting of Scottish Valerie has Scotland in it."
Hello Adam, welcome back. And yes, I guess Scottish folklore does have Scotland in it, but I don't think that counts as a fantasy setting when it's just the real world but folklore.
Ponyboy Horse says, "You are just a hater."
Just a hater. Okay. I just hate them Scottish.
Adam SH8BF says, "Nimba is for probably really moist."
Maybe,
Adam SH8BF
maybe.
says, "And damn." Ponyboy Horse says, "Dicebag is a dirty Englishman."
I am not an Englishman. I am German stock, actually. I ain't no freaking red coat. That always bothers me when people be like, "Oh, America is English, Anglo everywhere. It's always been that," and it's like, excuse me. How about this map that shows all the European ethnicities that are prevalent in each area of the U.S. and the entire middle is just German and Dutch? How about that? How about we were actually the ones who settled most of the continent, while the rest of y'all just stayed on the coasts?
Ponyboy Horse says, "Germanic Coke tonight."
No cope here, just truth. Without the German Americans, you wouldn't have the railways that go all the way across America. You wouldn't be able to connect both sides of the continent.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Are you hot?"
Why would I be high? I'm sober as hell. I don't even drink Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Automod FFS."
Oh, Automod. The Irish and Chinese, well, they were just the slaves. You know what? I don't think that eye is in the right place. That looks better. You know, I feel like this guy's belly could be a little pudgier. I should have tackled this quite a while ago. But alas, here we are.
Ponyboy Horse says. Just give him some corn syrup.
Oh, we'll give him some corn syrup. There we go. Gonna fill his belly up with some corn syrup there. Don't feed your creatures corn syrup, guys. It's probably not good for them.
Ponyboy Horse says. Give the Crytures goy slop.
You gotta feed your creatures the essence of other defeated creatures.
Chakothacat 714 says. I'm doing free fan art just to study. I send it to you on Twitter 3.
Oh, hello. Let's take a look.
Chakothacat 714 says. Give me SEC is failing on me.
Classic Twitter.
Ponyboy Horse says. Lucky, I never get fan art.
You were just talking about how you got fan art of your characters earlier, Ponyboy.
Chakothacat 714 says. There is sent. Ponyboy Horse says. That was a long time ago.
Alright, let's see if it'll show up.
Ponyboy Horse says. And it was inappropriate.
And it was inappropriate. I'm not seeing any notifications popping up.
Chakothacat 714 says. Weird carrot.
Did you tag me? We'll give it a minute, see if it shows up. Twitter be stupid sometimes.
Ponyboy Horse says, I cast Goy Beam at max level.
Ponyboy, why would you do that?
Ponyboy Horse says, hey, look at this, I got emojis next to my name now.
Oh, Ponyboy discovered the Twitter stream.
Chakothacat714 says, did you check the chat?
The chat? I did look at the chat. I didn't see anything new.
Ponyboy Horse says, over here I won't get censored for saying I hate the fake, gay Jewish economy.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff popping up in the requests now. Bunch of old ones.
Chakothacat714 says, classic Twitter, smiley face.
Indeed. I think the new chat thing they've got is kind of unstable at the moment. They got rid of the old one and replaced it with this one, which barely seems to work. I recently saw people complaining about it, that it wasn't showing them notifications from people. Let's see. There might be a link to the Crytures Discord somewhere on the Twitch page. If you really want to get it to me right now. Of course, I'm not sure if it's actually there. Who knows? I haven't checked my links for a while.
Ponyboy Horse says, what the hell, it was a real gun when I picked it?
What are you doing, Ponyboy? I don't even see whatever emojis you're using.
Ponyboy Horse says, why not link it in chat?
Does chat allow links? Might be worth a try.
Ponyboy Horse says, Twitch can allow links.
I will go ahead and link it.
Ponyboy Horse says, I don't got it.
I'm not talking to you, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says. Be more specific then.
He's trying to get me back for rage baiting him about Star Wars now. I'm not taking the bait, Pony Boy. We gotta be focused. We gotta get this picture done.
Ponyboy Horse says. The Empire did nothing wrong. Chakothacat714 says. Link. Chakothacat714 says. Here.
I don't see anything on your page. Like his blank.
Chakothacat714 says. Now it appears took you long enough Twitter, smiley face.
Oh yeah, it does appear. And we'll put that back up on screen. Twitter be slow today. There I am. We'll give that a retweet here. Alright, now that we got that out of the way.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dice bag smiling. My immersion is broken.
Look, Ponyboy, my smile is just too subtle for you to see it in such low resolution. I assure you, I'm grinning ear to ear.
Chakothacat714 says. I mostly post on Insta my art. I need to update my Twitter.
Ah. I was posting to Instagram for a while, but there was one point where, like, They made some change to the algorithm and like literally my interaction just got halved overnight. And I was like, okay, well, it's already hard enough keeping up with other social medias as it is. I don't really want to spend my time on a place that's doing this. So I stopped posting over there. Of course, now Twitter's doing basically the same thing, changing the algorithms all the time, like I was complaining about earlier. Just give me the chronological feeds of people I follow, please. Enough with this algorithm stuff.
Ponyboy Horse says, "It's crazy you pay for Twitter and they still throttle you."
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I'm not sure if my account is like marked as something to be throttled or if it's just like something about how the algorithm functions. I haven't seen very good breakdowns of the current algorithm yet. When it first came out, I saw people all over the place being like, here's how the algorithm actually works now, and like they contradict each other completely. Thanks. I was tempted to go back to Tumblr a while ago. After looking at it, it's just as much of a cesspool as it ever was. Probably worse now. They at least don't have an algorithmic feed.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Bro." Ponyboy Horse says, "Tumblr."
Yeah, Tumblr. Tumblr was the place to post art back in like, what, the mid to late 2010s? Then they banned lewds and everybody was like, well, I'm mostly here for the lewds, so I guess I'll leave now. Tumblr lets you arrange multiple images in one post, so you could like actually sort them in a specific order.
Says, "I love the frog shooting fire."
And Torpo was a nice one. I do like that design. We need to get his belly and tail all colored up too. This is a bad thing about having an active chat. If this was a slow day where nobody was watching, I'd have this done already. Not that I would prefer that. Don't leave me.
Chocothecat714 says, I did a dragon Pokemon based on myself when I was in a Fakeman event where artists drew themselves as Pokemons. Ponyboy Horse says, sure, blame it on us. Ponyboy Horse says, typical.
Redesigning yourself as a Pokemon does sound like an interesting little art challenge. I hardly see stuff like that on Twitter anymore. Every once in a while people will make something into an art challenge. But not a whole lot of organic ones that are just kind of done for fun. Like the Freerun head angle thing. Seems like social media is just generally rough for artists these days.
I like the Freerun head angle meme.
It was pretty funny. But a lot of people just drew the wrong angle and were like, look how good I am. And it's like, bro, you didn't even get it right. That's not the right angle. Of course it looks good when you do it at an easier angle. Also, hello, Idol on AO over in Rumble.
Ponyboy Horse says, I got Evergrade to make a Sherman version of it.
You know what we need is some texture on these logs.
Sought to harness fire, but fire burns and shadows spread. Among their marvels, none were spared. The work of man, their pride, their bane, crafting gods through skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack.
That's looking better. Ugh. Yeah, something like that. Put a little bit of texture on the sides here. There we go. We're getting close to finishing it now. Whereas now comes in the part where you have to put in all the special highlights and stuff and the scenery. Of course, it's probably not going to be a whole lot of scenery. We might have like a little tree line over here, but then it's just going to be clouds and whatnot for most of it. Let's see, where's my line art? We need to color the line art. Alright, I got this over here. I'll just take that color here. That could definitely be lighter. I'll soften up the what do you call that? The lines a little bit. And we'll go on and change some of this.
Ponyboy Horse says, when is the next karaoke stream?
I don't know, man. Usually I do those for special occasions, but I didn't do that for Christmas this year. So who knows? I feel like this needs to be lighter too.
Ponyboy Horse says, my birthday is coming up, so that's kinda a big deal enough for it. Ponyboy Horse says, you will sing Baka Mitai.
I don't think your birthday is a big enough deal to do an entire karaoke stream for. Sorry, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says, 1984.
I know, right?
Ponyboy Horse says, just say you hate me.
I already sang Auld Lang Syne and Illegals in My Yard last time you requested one. And I didn't know either of those.
Ponyboy Horse says, you only bear say the illegal song.
Actually, Ponyboy, I think it was we who sang the illegal song.
Yeah, that's right. We were the ones singing that, weren't we?
Illegals in my yard. Illegals in my yard. Throw them some pesos and they work so hard. Say they remember it. You happy now, Ponyboy? You got me to use the Tone Boys.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am never happy.
I've noticed.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am the modern audience.
This is why you can't give the fans what they want. They're never happy. Yeah, look at that. Nice ambient lighting there.
Through woods of shadow, damp and deep, a
Makes it pop a little bit.
they swore to keep. The spiders brood, they weave their lies beneath the moon's accusing eye. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn, through failure's ash, their mission born. Spells on lips.
Let's see, we gotta give some to Fist here.
They track the webs where shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow.
Show that he's almost getting licked by the fire too.
Where dread winds blow. Redeemer's tread as quiet as mist, through tangled woods of venomous twist. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts.
Alright, Ponyboy, what's that emote?
Each strike of fire, each rune etched proud, each cry for hope, each vow aloud. They drove the darkness from its well.
I can't tell, it's too small.
Ponyboy Horse says, lick.
Lick? What are you licking? Oh, the fire's licking.
Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts.
Ponyboy Horse says, does one need a reason to lick?
I mean, I'd kind of expect you to have one. People usually don't do things without a reason.
When the fire licks, you lick back.
I don't know if it's a good idea to lick fire. But I guess I can't stop you. Oh yeah, that's another thing I saw on the tweeter. Where is this?
In the heart of the mall lies grim despair.
It's not in my bookmarks. Dang it.
Eldritch fear makes us all beware. Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. Echoes of darkness all around.
Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. Do you see this? Guy Fieri got rid of his fun uncle look. I want you to take a good look at this. Soak it in. We've got Mayor of Flavortown right over here. And over here, City Councilman of Flavorton. Unfortunate. Just ain't right. Guy Fieri ain't supposed to look normal.
Chalice raised with sacred light, banish all beyond our sight. In unity we fight the blight.
I don't know what compelled him to change his hair like that, but he needs to go back. It's like Bob Ross getting rid of the afro. Alright, I think it's time to actually do the scenery now. Now we break out the fun brushes. Let's start with a dark color here. Speaking of Bob Ross, we're going to paint some happy little trees. Or bushes, perhaps. That actually could be quite a bit darker, I think. So we're gonna darken the lower parts. So they look like actual shadows here. Let's get ourselves a smaller brush. And I'm narrating everything I'm doing like actual Bob Ross here. Okay, that's not gonna work. That doesn't look right. Let's go back to the big brush. And we're just gonna do this on a separate layer as a clipping mask. Let's make that a little more yellowish. And I'll go over it one more time with the darker colors on top. So that only... Also, that the shadows are the right shape, because I can't get the brush to do what I want in the other sense. And let's see, we'll take the log color. Oh, we gotta go back to the other phone. The other brush. Back to the regular old round brush. We'll get the trunks painted in there, and then we'll throw in the clouds and a light source, and we should be done with that after that. Oh yeah, have you all seen the freaking High Guard game? High Guard. Thing that they announced at the Game Awards, which is like another hero shooter, another one. Surprise, surprise, we got another one.
Ponyboy Horse says, only new game I am looking at is Knight's Path.
Got a one-track mind, eh, Ponyboy?
Ponyboy Horse says, the rest is slop.
I mean, yeah, it's probably slop, but that's kind of why I'm talking about it. In fact, I think the prevailing opinion is that this looks like slop. They got announced at the Game Awards, but they haven't posted anything. Because they got embarrassed, presumably. This is kind of what happens when you make games based on trends that have long development cycles. By the time it comes out, nobody wants it. I wonder how long the friend slop trend is gonna last. Those games are everywhere at the moment. I wonder what AAA studio right now is making a plan to release a friend slop game in 7 years from now as a AAA title. You know what? We might need an even darker section of these trees. We'll get some blue in there. So really, let's just put it over everything and like make it a... that ain't right. Oh wait, that's because I drew it on the actual layer, dang it. Alright, let's try this. New layer. Multiply. There we go. Hell yeah. Now we just need some clouds. And we'll give them a darker underside. There we go. Then we'll go back up to the round brush. Give us a big old one with a soft edge. We'll make ourselves a glow layer here. So let's take off the pressure sensitivity on the brush size, and we'll make some streaks into it.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Alright weirdos, it's time for me to crash later, crocodiles."
Alright, Ponyboy, we'll see you next time, I guess. And we'll probably end the stream on this one. And it's getting late. We're 3 hours in already. And I still haven't finished it. We still need to add some details of the face here. To the eyes. Put some color on the line art. And we can do the shadows in here. Let's see, what does his eyes actually look like? Okay. They're more blue in the shadows. And then purpley in the highlights. Then he's got the ripples in his eyes. And above all that, we put the whites in there. Yeah. And we can also add a little bit of shine there. And you know what, we'll just put the white of the shine on that other layer so we don't have to erase out the rest of it. I'm actually not liking the green on the line art here. Need to darken it a little bit. Re-darken it. It stands out a little bit more. It looks a little off because it's so light in the shadows. But yeah, I think we're pretty good now. I think it's looking pretty good. Got a nice sense of movement there. You know what though? We could use some actual white in the fire, like in the core of the fire. So let's add that, and I think then we'll have it all, everything ready. Let's add some here on the belly. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright. We've gone long enough. We'll get this wrapped up here. Get the outro music on. Let's see. I don't think we have too many hanging around left. So I probably won't be doing any raids. So we'll just leave it at that. Thanks for hanging out, everybody who stopped by. I will see you guys next time. Same place, same day. Bye!